Here's proof that my picky hubby likes this rice. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Plant-Based Sweetheart. My name is Mary, and today I have what might be a new series of my favorite recipes from the McDougall cookbooks. And today I'm going to make, the spicy rice and beans. It's on page 274 right here. And I'm not gonna make it 100% like they do. I'll explain to you later when I'm going over the ingredients. However, I made it like at least 4 times now, and my picky husband, you guys, loves this dish. Like, he loves it. He takes it for lunch. It is so hard, you guys. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, he's so picky. It's hard for me to get him to try things, and this one has been like the go-to. It's been on like every other week I make it, and I thought, why not make a video of how I make it? Because maybe you have this cookbook, and I don't know if you're like me, you like to see the visuals. Like, since there's like no pictures in this book, sometimes I read it and I'm like, eh. That was one of them. I was like, okay, let me try it, and it is the bomb. So that's why I'm making it for you guys, so you can see that this recipe is actually really amazing. And maybe if you guys like it, then maybe I will go through this book and find other recipes that I can bring to life to you guys so you can visually see it, and I will give you guys my honest opinion if I like it or not. But most probably I will be doing the ones I like, because I don't think it's nice to say, I don't like your recipe. But, you know, people work really hard on their recipes, and so I don't want to knock it. So that being said, I will only make videos of the recipes I like for you guys. So continue watching to see what are the ingredients. By the way, I will not be giving you guys the exact measurements or anything, because it's not my recipe, so I don't know that I'm allowed to give it to you guys. So if you don't have this book, you might want to get it. Just follow along. The measurements are pretty like flexible. You'll see. I mean, anyone can make this recipe. You can't go wrong with it. And without further ado, let's get into this. All right, let's get into the ingredients. And before I do that, I want to say that the only different thing I am doing from their recipe is I'm not using chopped onions, and I'm not using cumin, because I don't really like cumin that much. I like it a little bit, but not that much. Shame on me, I'm Middle Eastern. We use it in a lot of things, but I just don't really like it that much in my rice, okay? And what else am I not doing? I'm not adding chopped tomatoes. I've made this recipe even more simple than it already is, okay? So that being said, also, right here, I use parboiled rice. You can use whatever rice you want. I like the parboiled. I don't know why. I just love the flavor. I always have since I was a kid. That's what my mom has always used. And the brand that I buy is called Goya. I will insert a picture of the rice so you guys can see. It really, I don't know, the flavor of it is so different. I just love it, and so that's what I use. And going back, I will be using thick and chunky hot salsa. If you don't really like spicy, you can use mild. It's totally fine. It's, you know, what you prefer. It has lots of flavor. And then the other ingredient you're gonna need is kidney beans. And then this one is totally optional, but I bought a lot of these a long time ago, and I want to use them up. I don't always use them. I try not to, but in this recipe, I find that like for someone picky like my husband, he enjoys it more. I've tested it, and I know it's weird. I'm not being dramatic. Like, he's that sensitive to food and flavor. When I've used this, he's more excited about it versus not using it. But anyway, I use it, and that's pretty much it. That's all the ingredients. Like I said, I'm using 3 less ingredients than they are in the recipe. So if you leave out the broth, the vegetable broth, then you're pretty much left with 3 ingredients: salsa, rice, and beans. Very simple. And this dish is so freaking good. I can't wait for you guys to see. Let's get cooking. Right, guys, I totally forgot to show you, but I mean, it's not much to see here. I put my 2 cups of rice inside, added my water and some vegetable broth, and I have it on medium heat. I'm looking for it to start boiling, and then I will lower it and add the rest of the ingredients, and I will show you what that looks like. All right, guys, I had the AC on, and so it kind of took longer for the rice to start boiling, and as you can see, the water has kind of evaporated. So at this point, anyways, it's starting to bubble. I'm going to add the salsa and the red kidney beans. That looks pretty. All right. And I'm going to mix it up. And what you'll see later, the salsa somehow comes up to the top, and that's totally fine. No matter like how much you mix it, it somehow makes its way to the top. Oh my God, this smells so delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna let it boil just a little bit, and then I'm going to lower the heat and cover it. Alrighty, now it is bubbling, as you can see, a little bit towards the middle, and I am going to cover it and lower it to right about here. It's pretty low. And for 10 minutes, let it cook. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So the timer went off. I am going to turn this off, and then I'm going to let it sit for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to open the top and air it out for another 10 minutes. All right, guys, so like I said, I let it sit for 10 minutes covered and then 10 minutes uncovered, and look at that. It looks so yummy. Let me plate it and show you guys. And if you're new here, this is what I do. I call this fluffing. You never want to use a spoon because you will mash the rice. All right, so you just want to fluff. Oops. That's what happens when you have the camera in one hand. Kind of hard. All right, but you guys get the point. All right, guys, so I've plated it and it smells amazing. I'm gonna give it a try, even though I know what it tastes like. So good. Chef's kiss. I have this thing, like when I'm so happy with my food, I like shimmy. So good. I just want to mention that I use this spicy salsa. Sometimes it's spicier than normal. Like, I feel like this one is definitely way spicier than I'm used to. I love spice, but this one was super spicy. I might use mild next time, or like do a little bit of both. And I also wanted to say again, I did not use all the ingredients in this recipe. I simplified it, not on purpose. When I looked at this recipe at the time, the day I decided to make it, I didn't have onions on hand, and like I said, I don't like cumin that much, so I made it the way I showed you guys, and it worked, and I love it. So that's how I make it. You know, sometimes people take other people's recipes and make it work for themselves, and that's what I did here. I just wanted to show you guys this recipe is amazing. It's very simple, but so good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know if you've made it before and what you think. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And also remember to hit that bell. First time I've said it, don't ring that bell, hit that bell. for further notifications. And I will see you guys soon with more recipes. Yum! Thank you for watching.